What's up, guys? It's Babcock. Welcome to the stream. We are getting ready here to do the TMZ Sports show today. Got a bunch of things to talk about. Hang on one sec here. Let me get this thing right. Here we go. Yeah, we got a bunch going on today. Obviously, we're also getting ready for these week 3 of the NFL season. We're very excited about that. We got some Stefon Diggs news. Another baby, potentially. Steve, you there? You got me?
I do have you.
Okay,
you got me?
cool. Yep, I got you. loud and clear. You want to go over this thing, Steve, before we start?
Let's do it for today, Thursday, September 18th. You mentioned Stefon Diggs having a baby with Cardi B. Does he have a baby, a newborn with another woman? We're going to dig into that.
Good question. Okay.
We've got a story that we might have helped make happen. We talked in the last week with Master P, wanted to play Shaq. We got Shaq's response, his Sacramento State team to play Master P's University of New Orleans squad. There's a major update in that situation.
Okay.
About an hour ago, you had the opportunity to talk to arguably the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd's going to weigh in on the Canelo Crawford fight last weekend. Plus, look ahead to the legend versus legend 2026 fight with Mike Tyson.
Great.
Speaking of fights, could Steph Curry be fighting Killer Mike soon? Not in that scenario, but why did Steph clap back at the rapper?
Yeah.
We'll play that whole back and forth.
Okay.
Let
yeah,
you
that's
decide.
a beef that I didn't necessarily see coming.
Yeah,
here.
Steph plays one-on-one, but not that sort of
Yeah,
one-on-one.
no.
And then we mentioned Shaq, another Shaq, Shaquille Barrett, 2-time Super Bowl winner. Maybe the best video you're going to see all week, doing some daddy duty, and let's just say it got rather dirty.
Yeah, not the best video for his couch, but.
But when you guys are ready, we'll kick things off today with Stefon Diggs.
Okay, great. Just give me a few seconds here. Anything you want to talk about, guys? You want to talk about Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, Jimmy Kimmel, Donna, whatever you want to talk about. Let's do it.
Our Jimmy Kimmel situation is real.
Yeah, it's a polarizing issue. God bless you. It is
the amount of people coming out to obviously it's a huge deal. Just based off the ripple effect, of the Colbert cancellation. I feel like this was.
I think there's you can not like Jimmy Kimmel's comments on Monday. And by the way, I don't really think it wasn't really about Charlie Kirk. It was about the assassin's motives.
Yeah.
Which I think Jimmy Kimmel was wrong about. He mischaracterized, and also Donald Trump's reaction to Charlie Kirk's death. So it wasn't really even about Charlie, but I think you can say, hey, I don't like what Jimmy Kimmel said, but I also am a little skittish on the government potentially getting involved and telling people what they can and cannot say. So I think I really think there are two issues there. And
it's a big way to the vessel of delivering that type of news. It's like using the Charlie Kirk situation, everything is like a veil to kind of cover up your opinion on.
Oh yeah, we've known. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel has been a nemesis of Donald Trump for some time here, right? So they don't like each other, and now obviously you've seen Trump has directed now his ire against the 2 remaining late show hosts. What happened?
Some breaking news.
What?
Baseball news. Clayton Kershaw is retiring after this season.
Oh, is that right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Shocking.
3-time NL Cy Young.
He's actually been
winner.
very good this year.
2014 NL MVP.
How old is he?
11-time All-Star.
37?
I mean, yeah, he's up there. This isn't really a big surprise, especially with the injuries he's been going through. But
37.
I mean, he's a great.
He'll be 38 in March.
Wow.
That,
If he
and
played
that's
again,
it.
if he played one more year, he'd be 30.
The only Dodger game I've ever been to was started
Kershaw
by Clayton
pitching?
Kershaw. Yep.
Did he get rocked? Was it recent Kershaw?
It was this
OG?
season. It was I'm a Nationals fan, so Nationals versus the Dodgers, and
I mean, you are all over the place, Luca, with your
it's
team.
just it's Eagles just because my dad's an Eagles fan.
Is your dad from Philly?
Yeah, so then I was born in DC.
Oh, were you
so
born in
then
D.C.? Oh, okay,
so then it's Capitals,
right.
Nationals, and Wizards.
You're legit.
Unfortunately.
Now, Edward rooting for the Cowboys. That's a different story.
Oh, America's team. My bad. I'm sorry.
See, this has always been my take on the America's team situation. I know you'll disagree with me. But where was America, fundamentally founded? Philadelphia.
Right.
Oh.
You
Oh,
know?
she thinks it should be the.
You know,
no.
so I
I
always
don't think it
thought
should be either the Cowboys or the Eagles.
Well,
now,
I certainly hope you wouldn't say the Giants, or
the New York Giants, the business capital of the world.
Definitely the New York Giants. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
All right, so we've settled that. New York Giants are now America's team. Luca's legit. His dad was an Eagles fan. Edward, a little shaky.
Right. Totally shaky. I'm such a bandwagon fan over the
They've
4
been doing it so
playoff
much
games
winning.
we've won in the last 30 years, you know?
The thing about me is you can never
Yeah,
call me a
Lucas, we can
bandwagon
never
fan.
question his fandom because Browns, yeah.
Look at my wall
Lucas
of
is
fame
legit.
up here.
What do we got?
Corey Kluber, Josh Naylor, Kevin Love, Ricky Rubio,
You want
and Logan Paul.
Oh, you got Naylor, yeah.
Here, we'll give you.
So I'm as loyal as it gets,
As loyal as
ladies.
K Love.
Yeah.
Wow.
is Kevin Love on a team right now? Is he? Because he was playing for the Heat most recently, right? And then
Yeah, he's still.
I think it's still on there.
He's
Sending
still
memes.
said-
Where's the Johnny Manziel?
John Football?
oh, that thing is cool.
You got it back there?
Oh, it's got dust. This is. Oh no. Kluber down.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. We're gonna do this.
We like that. Give me Mojo. Mojo is not here today with us, guys. Unfortunately, he is traveling. Give me Mojo, Lucas. Over
Where? Oh.
there. This
Oh.
is
Now Felix goes down.
Felix is down. Here we go. Mojo is gonna be with us today. And Mojo's wrestling days.
Oh, the Terps outfit. I love it.
Always, yeah. Always repping the Terps.
Shout out College Park. Or maybe not.
Yeah, we're gonna start here with Stefon Diggs. Steve, we're not gonna show. So we guys, this is a matter that's being fought out in court now between Stefon Diggs and a woman who claims that he fathered a baby with her, a baby that was born just a couple of months ago, while he was definitely seeing or involved with Cardi B in some way. We're not going to show the video because it's a video of him outside the hospital with the baby and getting the baby loaded up into the car. We're not going to show that right now because we're still working through confirming that it actually is Stefon Diggs. But we're going to do the story without that video because, again, this is something that's active in court right now. So that's what's going on there. You may ultimately see that on the website because if we can confirm it, then we'll show the video. Steve, okay, so we're going to start. Let me just get this out here, Steve, and we'll be good to go. Who's
Start with the
Edward-
lawsuit and
Edward
everything.
Yeah. It's not a lawsuit, by the way.
I mean, sorry. Yeah.
No, I know. We've been colloquially calling
court.
it that, but it's not. It's a
Right.
petition to determine parental
Yes.
relationship.
Yes.
right? But in court, though, right?
Yeah, it's court docs, yeah.
Yeah. So we
But
say
nobody's suing anybody
Right,
or anything
right.
like that, you know.
not yet, at least.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
The Dodgers Instagram. No, X.
When was it? Was this yesterday? Day before? A day and a half
What?
after he announced, or her Cardi B announced
Yesterday.
that they were having it. Was that yesterday?
Cardi was yesterday, right? Wednesday, right?
That's how bad the days just
I know, for real.
go
No.
together.
Today's
Cardi was
Thursday,
okay,
yeah,
so it was
so-
yesterday.
Yeah.
So a day after, Cardi B announced, and we'll hit that, Steve, right? We'll toss that in here. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Welcome to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. A day after Cardi B announced that she was expecting a baby with NFL star Stefon Diggs, well, it turns out that he might have just had a baby with another woman just a couple of months ago, a baby that nobody knew about, at least not publicly.
According to court documents we obtained, a woman named Eileen Lopera. She goes by Lord Giselle on social media pages. She's a model.
Yeah.
In these court documents, she says she had a baby with Stefon Diggs in April.
Okay.
But she filed a petition to determine parental relationship when she was still pregnant back in December of 2024. So
Okay.
If you do the math, she was roughly 4 or 5 months pregnant when she filed this petition.
Okay.
Now, Diggs responded on July 14th, where he lists
So a few months after the baby's born.
he lists the baby's birthday as April 2nd.
Okay.
In his response, he says he checks the box where it says not certain if he is the parent of the child.
Okay.
And in these docs, he's requesting a testing.
Okay.
So
do
further
some sort of
documents,
paternity test?
right, for paternity testing.
Okay.
In further documents, now the two sides agreed to a stipulation, and a judge has signed off on it. And this was July 17th. That within 2 weeks of that July 17th date, they both had to schedule an appointment for DNA testing to see if Stefon was the father or not. I've made calls to both sides' attorneys, and neither will confirm or deny with me whether or not the testing has been done, whether it still needs to be done, whether the results are there. But, so where we stand currently is we're still all waiting for the results of those tests. And is Stefon the father or not?
Okay, I think the question that a lot of people are going to ask, and Lucas, tell me if you got the answer to this, what was the nature of Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' relationship at the time that the baby was born? What did you say, April 2nd?
Yes.
So April 2nd, did they know each other? Were they hanging out at that time? What do we know on that front?
Cardi and Diggs were together as early as late 2024, and then we know that they were together in May because they went to a New York Knicks game together. They were sitting courtside.
That was like the first time they really, I know they were seen on Valentine's Day, but that was like the first time that they kind of hard launched the relationship, right?
Right, as in they knew they were going out in public, they were going to be seen together, and they did not care. You know, that kind of thing. But yes, we did see them on Valentine's Day, and people were like, whoa, what's going on here? This is a new couple. But all this going on, and Diggs is still, you know, very excited for the baby on the way with Cardi B. He was actually asked about it on Wednesday at Patriots practice, and he was downplaying it a little bit, being like, I don't want to get too much into my personal life. But then he did go onto the Instagram comments and on one of Cardi's posts that's promoting her new album coming out. He goes, 100% team boy, proud of you staying focused, thinking of Spanish names right now. So we'll see what that comes up from it.
So he seems excited about it. I think he is generally is a private guy, and I think that was clear. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think we actually have that clip of him at practice yesterday. Take a look.
Stefon, the baby rumors true? The baby rumors? Who is that? You? Oh, my personal life? Yeah. I told you about that. I didn't talk too much about my personal life, but I heard about it.
Any celebrations that we'll see in the?
We'll see.
So there it was. He's a really personal guy. Clearly, you look at the comments, he is excited, I think, about the pregnancy. And no one is suggesting that he did anything wrong here. I mean, do the math, you know, go from April and you know, deduct 9.5 months. And like Lucas said, they were together in late 2024. So it's very possible that he had, and we don't even know if this is the fact or not. He's saying, I don't know, but he seemingly had a relationship with this woman, the model, and it ended, and then he got with Cardi B. So again, no one's suggesting that anything is wrong here or he did anything untoward. But the bottom line is, again, it's 24 hours after Cardi B goes on CBS this morning and she announces with Gayle King that she's having the baby. She's so excited. I feel safe with him. And now he is dealing with this. He's got paternity issues. So this is, like Ed said, it's not a lawsuit. It's a battle in court, though, and they're going to take these paternity tests if they haven't already, paternity and maternity, and we're going to find out who the father of this baby is. So stay tuned. That was everything that was there, right? Because we don't have the video.
Right. Even the video is short.
Yeah. Right.
Some of the memes and everything coming out. I don't know if you guys have seen any of this stuff regarding like
no,
this
what do people
situation
say?
or some of the funniest.
Yeah, it's.
Do you know that viral video that went about like when he was in the Minnesota Vikings locker room?
Yeah,
and it was like, who would you
saw.
least want to date your?
That's one of my favorite videos.
Yeah. Who would you? What was it? Who would you least like to date your sister?
Yeah,
and everyone said,
like, no question.
No one even thought for a second. They were like, I don't know.
Right.
There's a
They're like,
Immediate
Cardi B. I mean, Stefon Diggs immediately.
That's like literally what this thing is saying. It's like the craziest thing is that literally nobody else was even considered for it. It was just Stefon Diggs.
No pondering the answer. Yeah, I mean, look, again, she seemed really happy yesterday. She's been through a roller coaster of a relationship with Offset.
Right.
And
that's the other part. Like you can't. If she was unaware of the situation, she has her own, I don't know if you want to call it baggage, but man, she has a lot of drama in her life with Offset and 3 kids.
Right.
There.
Look, like when you get to be a certain age, when you're an adult, you're going to have past relationships.
Right,
That's the way it is. We know I think he's got an eight or so year old daughter.
Yeah.
Right. And maybe a little baby.
Maybe a month old.
Baby.
Right. It's just a matter of like, would you be, like, if you're Cardi and you didn't know
well,
about
she
this,
didn't know.
and now you know about it, is it That's where I'm trying to say it was. And
Yeah,
he's like,
well, if that's the case, then he may be in some trouble. But
That'll be a fun conversation going home.
I'm curious.
that definitely.
Well, the
will
tweet
be.
that we put out
Thank
of
you.
like us saying that congratulations to Cardi B,
Yeah.
who announced that they're pregnant.
Yeah.
Somebody like a very liked a response to that was
What?
from wife to baby mama and for Stefon. The memes of this thing are just like endless. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Not surprised.
Sure.
All right, so we are going to move on to
Shaq.
story. We were involved in this. Shaquille O'Neal,
I
Master
love
P.
this. I love this.
Joey's asking
Whatever.
for us to talk about the Kirk
I love it.
retirement.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, what do you? There's nothing to it, right? I mean, probably the greatest pitcher of our generation, but like, it's at the end of the day, you know? Like,
No, absolutely.
How much more does he have left in the tank?
I think it was definitely. I think
What are
this
his-
is not surprising in the slightest.
Yeah.
But I feel like it would have been. I feel like it's been coming for a long time.
Yeah, I'm low-key surprised he didn't retire after last season.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think.
Lose my
I
phone.
think he's just hoping. I mean, that team last year was obviously.
What are his numbers? Let's see his numbers.
Let's see. I mean, his career numbers.
No,
Well, I
you
know
mean
he's set
this
to
year?
pitch on Friday.
This year he's been very good.
he has been, right?
His
That's
strikeouts
why
are
I'm
low,
surprised.
you know, for his
Right.
for his standard, but his ERA and WHIP are great.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sure he's under 4. He wins.
3,
Yeah, I mean him, Verlander,
Yeah.
and Scherzer define our
yeah,
generation.
3.53. Yeah, ERA 3.53.
Yeah,
He's 10-2.
yeah. God, it's gotta be so demanding on his body though. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's already old and full of miles, and
I mean, an illustrious career. So.
yeah, amazing player. I would say he's probably the best of our generation.
Yeah, just in terms of like every accolade, the 2 championships, the 3 Cy Youngs, a lot of.
Yeah. Who was a better pitcher of this generation?
Verlander or Scherzer is the only one you can make an argument on. And
So I gotta ride with my guy Scherzer, but.
I mean, he was great. You can't really go wrong.
Mr. Nationals over here. Yeah, it's hard to argue against it.
No, they're all like. I mean, they all have the accolades. I
Yeah.
mean,
Right.
the
Right.
championships,
I guess
the
do
Cy
you knock
Youngs.
him for some of the postseason stuff? Is a
Yeah.
question.
Definitely.
Yeah, you have to, right?
But that's not what I mean. Are we talking about the resume
Right,
or just
right.
pound for pound pitcher?
Yep.
Like,
No, I completely
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, there was a long time though where he was bad in play.
Okay, so for Sac State, Steve, Sac State and the University of New Orleans.
Correct. And
Okay.
then toss to the if you haven't heard the sound, it was Master P on TMZ After Dark,
Okay.
and then it goes right into in one soundbite your interview with Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay, got it. And then Lucas, you have the information here
Sure.
about the show
Yeah.
or the game rather.
Yeah. Why not?
Which is cool, by the way they're doing it. I think it's not just a basketball game. The reason I sat down with Master P a few weeks ago, and he made it very clear. We had like a 20-minute or so conversation. He made it very clear that the thing that he cared most about was he wanted kids to value education and understand that not everyone's going to go play in the NBA, and that was what the message that he wanted to send out to the fans in that area. He also wanted to make the program relevant again. They were truly one of the worst basketball programs in the country. I mean, no shade intended, but they were just bad, and he is trying to change that. So there's a lot of like community events and things that are a part of this game, which is really cool. Okay, Steve, I'm good.
Ready to do Shaq?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What's the date? October 18th. It's really shocking that they actually get that done.
And then
in
Babcock,
3
this
weeks.
is moving on. This will
Moving on,
This will
right.
come out of Stefon Diggs.
Got it. Moving on to Shaquille O'Neal and Master P. Okay. Moving on to Shaquille O'Neal and Master P. Both of the legends are running college basketball programs, and they are in just a couple of weeks going to face off against each other in a big exhibition basketball game. And I think it's something that we here at TMZ Sports, we were very involved with. So a couple of weeks ago, Master P hosted our TMZ After Dark tour. While he was on the bus, sort of taking the people around LA, having fun partying, he was asked about a potential matchup against Shaquille O'Neal's Sac State team. Master P issues the challenge. A couple of days later, I had a chance to sit down with Shaq, and I said, hey, Shaq, P challenged you. You have any interest in playing him? Here's Master P and Shaq.
You know what? Me and Shaq is boys, but I know, like, we got on the phone and we was talking about Sacramento playing University of New Orleans because his son played for the University of Sacramento. Talked to Mike Bibby, and it's something that we want to do, but I think both our schedules, we already made our schedule, so I don't think it could happen this year. But if y'all want to see that, y'all need to call the NCAA and say, look, man, at least let us scrimmage each other this year. I think that'll be big for the culture. In New Orleans, Shaq and Master P at the University of New Orleans and University of Sacramento, that would be crazy.
You tell Master P when we do this game, if we're allowed to put a little wager on it, I'll put whatever.
There we go.
You tell him that Shaq D's and that no limit money should be about the same. So if we're allowed, I don't know how that works, but listen, Master P has been a long time friend of mine. I'm proud of what he's doing. You know, in New Orleans. If the NCAA allows it, I would love to get a scrimmage game this year.
All right, so there it was. Master P again. He issues the challenge. Shaquille O'Neal accepts. I got to find out about the money and whether or not the guys are actually allowed to put a wager down. So TBD on that. But bottom line is this thing is going to happen, Lucas. And it's. I thought, okay, they'll do it next year. No, they're doing it this season in just a few weeks.
Yeah, just a few weeks. A quick turnaround. But in all honesty, this makes complete sense. So Sacramento State, Shaq's doing his thing as the general manager there, trying to figure out what they're going to have going into the season. Same thing for Master P as the president of basketball operations for UNO. So what they're going to do is, Mike Bibby, who, yes, former NBA player, Mike Bibby is the head coach at Sac State.
And that's the thing about this. I think a lot of people don't realize. Mike Bibby's the coach.
And Stacey Hollowell, who's the coach at UNO. Okay. They're going to be able to do what they need to in order to prepare for the game or for the season, while also at the same time at Lakefront Arena, they're going to have thousands of middle schoolers and their parents in attendance. But then Master P also said, I know celebrities, I know NBA players, I know NFL players. We're going to make this a huge event to get everyone involved and do something really special for the community, all while actually having a really purposeful, thing going into the basketball season.
And tell me if you think I'm wrong. I think this is huge for these schools too. I mean, we're not talking about Duke and North Carolina here, right? These are not like blue blood powerhouses like Sac State, UNO,
this stuff makes a difference, especially when it comes to recruiting and getting talent on these rosters. Yes. But also the headlines that this is making and the recognition that goes such a long way, especially with funding or boosters and all that kind of stuff. Like what they're doing is making a serious impact on these organizations. And say what you want, a lot of people at the beginning were probably just like, oh, this is a Mickey Mouse job for these guys. No, they are really putting in the time and effort, and this is looking 5 years down the road, you're going to see a real impact.
Oh, I think so too. I mean, look, we know now with NIL, you can pay a lot of money and you can get players, but there are some schools, and you can't expect Shaq and Master P to just fund the entire program. You've got to try and get players in other ways, and I think to have celebrities, to have stars at these events, I think that you cannot overstate the impact that this is going to have on those universities. And this is really cool. I know Master P, especially in Shaq too, they care more so than just the basketball and the wins and losses. They care about the communities. Shaq is going down to Louisiana because that's where he's from. So that's why it's an away game for Shaq. So this is awesome. Again, this thing is happening. I don't know if we said the date. October 18th.
October 18th.
It is October 18th.
And it's being put on by the Team Hope Foundation. So
there we go.
Charitable effort too.
October 18th. Gonna be fun. I really am surprised. I want to ask. I would call P now.
Call him. Oh,
I got to tell him it's on this. I got to tell him we're on the stream.
It would actually take a while too.
What?
He's really excited.
Let's see. Here, Steve, I'm going to text P while we talk here.
I can't tell what's going on.
October 18th coming up.
What was that, Luca?
I said October 18th.
I know, something coming up quick. I'm shocked that they could get that together that quick and travel, hotel, and all that stuff.
That'll be a great event for both programs.
Yeah.
Get some recruits,
especially, hopefully. You look at their record. They run a handful of games last year, if that. They have not been a historically good program.
Has Sacramento State been historic? I mean,
I know,
you know,
no,
like,
not at all. Maybe a little better than Uno, but no, not at all. You know what's funny too is that when I was talking to Master P a few weeks ago, Uno is playing Houston. Master P's son plays for Houston. Houston may be the #1 team in the country. I think, P may begging his son for a little bit of mercy that day because that could be ugly.
That's a difficult one.
Yeah, that's a tough game for them, but it's good. The fact that we're talking about them shows how far they've come just there. All right, Steve. So we are going to move on to Floyd Mayweather talking about Canelo and Bud Crawford and his fight versus Mike Tyson.
Correct. So here you'll just welcome back to the stream. The editors are editing this for the show as we speak, but we've got a sneak peek for the stream right now. So you will welcome back to the stream, and you're in the stream, and you're going to just toss to Floyd.
Gotcha. Okay, just give us a second here. Jamie and Lucas are talking about a story, and we will get going then.
We need to make sure.
What are we thinking for tonight's football game?
Gonna get killed. How can you have any other opinion on it?
I want to really I would love to see the Dolphins win.
So would I.
I mean, also Tyreek Hill.
Just
I mean, if he could get a touchdown in like 80 yards, that would be good.
Yeah.
It's good for the fantasy team. Josh Allen put up a stinker last week.
Fans and stuff.
Definitely use a few more points.
You know what's interesting? If you look at Josh Allen's numbers from last week, you would say, all right, at the least, at the worst, this is a close football game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not so much.
Have you seen the pictures of like his face and stuff now from the?
Oh, I haven't seen it recently. I just saw his nose.
Yeah, it's
during
like all
the game.
like. I think he's wearing a visor tonight.
Really?
I think.
Somebody said it looked
His
like
nose
Joey
was
Bosa.
messed up.
That was such an awkward, like, 'cause that was obvious. I mean, you know, it's point of fantasy, watch other guys, other teams, everything, right? So it's like I was watching that game and I just see him go down, and that was I didn't even know what happened. Yeah, like, did he just smack his face
injury.
against
it
the?
must be. It's an interesting, a freak injury for sure. No, I mean it though. I think I was saying yesterday, if there was ever a trap game for the Bills, this would
divisional
probably,
games are always
right.
hard.
I know that's
short
You should not
week.
get caught off guard.
Yeah. The Bills have a couple guys out, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was Milano and
wonder-
Oliver are out.
Yeah.
Two superstars.
I wonder. Do you think does the short week does it help or hurt the underdog? I wonder. I don't know.
The problem is I think the Dolphins are so bad.
They're just
They truly might be the worst team in the NFL.
Their defense is just is awful, and it's like their offense, like their weapons, like that offense has been figured out for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Like
It really
it's like
has.
Just, it was fun watching the speed guys run downfield for
Oh, they were fun in his first year.
Oh, it was electric.
They were fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Life comes at you fast, man. Because
Seriously.
think how he was the guy, and he broke the mold. You're good, Jamie. He broke the mold for all of the coaches and what they're going to look like.
And now it's like everyone's just like, he's a
gonna be there next
clown.
week.
Like,
Probably going to be. I think
Right?
if he loses tonight,
You think if it's
probably is
ugly
the end.
tonight,
Yeah,
you think
exactly.
he gets
That's what I mean.
fired?
If he shows, some, but
Yeah, right.
It looked
I
so bad
agree.
in the first 2 weeks against bad teams too, right?
Yeah.
And then now they got the Bills. I
Yeah,
think if they
right.
get around 30-3, which I think they are,
Yeah.
like
Sometime like the schedule gods, like it's the same thing. I don't think that the Brian Daboll, the Giants head coach, will get fired during the season, no matter what, essentially. But I mean, sometimes you just like the Giants need a win so badly, and they've got the Chiefs, and then it's just the schedule is so hard. So you're like, just can I catch a break?
Yeah,
I mean, it seems like the perfect time to fire him, though. I mean, you give your team
a long week.
Yeah.
to
That's
be
why
able
I
to-
mean that it's probably the end.
That's a good point.
I mean, the
I wonder
NFL
if they do it
script writers
tomorrow,
are.
If
they get blown out tonight.
they get blown out tonight, I wouldn't be shocked
if he gets fired tomorrow.
Absolutely. I mean,
They're going nowhere.
They're
Like,
not,
Well, like they're
I
like
agree.
they're talking the whole offseason about all this stuff, like, and then he about like changing up the script, changing up the narrative for like the offense and everything. It's just it's the exact same
right.
thing. Like
It's got to be
nothing
so
is.
frustrating for the fans too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, and then you see, then you have the whole Tyreek Hill drama on the side, and it's just
oh god, yeah.
not a great,
I don't know.
not fun down in South Beach right now.
I don't know why they wouldn't trade him at some point, assuming that there's interest, which I
is he
would
tradable?
think. Right.
Yeah. He's got a big contract. He's involved in
big contracts, got
domestic violence allegations.
issues.
Yeah.
But boy, he could help a lot of teams out there.
Yeah.
So, guys, I would think he would get traded at some point. Why? And for them, why not try to trade him?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me. Okay.
All right, you want to hear
yeah,
from
we are
Floyd?
good. Yeah, let's do Floyd.
Yeah. So basically, and I could just toss to this, but you had talked to Floyd about an hour ago, and you asked him about Canelo Crawford, his thoughts on the fight, and he seemed to predict the outcome.
Got it. Got it.
Well, that's good for boxing. It was exciting. The best man won.
I hear Floyd, Steve. Is Canelo washed up now at 35 years old?
Oh, I don't know.
Gotcha.
Boxing is a lot of wear and tear on the body. Maybe so. I'm not really sure.
Would you be interested in seeing a rematch, or would the fight be the same? Would it ultimately end up the same way?
I don't know. It's up to those two guys. They want to do a rematch. Do a rematch. If not, keep it moving.
Would you watch it, or not any real interest?
I'm pretty sure I'll watch it. If they did it again, I'm pretty sure I would.
Now, I know a fight that fans will watch for sure is you and Mike Tyson. How's training going, Floyd? Talk to me all about this as you get ready to get back in that boxing ring once again.
Well, not really training right now.
Not yet.
The fight is in 2026. We still, ironing out everything, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be exciting for the people and the fans.
Are you going in there to put Mike down and like, hey, this is not, we're going to have fun, we're going to throw a few punches, like I'm taking this seriously and I'm trying to fight Tyson?
I don't know. I just want to get the fans what they want to see, excitement. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be an exciting event, and the people from all around the world is going to enjoy it.
Last time we see you in there, do you think we've got?
I don't know. But I mean, I'm glad that I'm able to just still be able to entertain for the people, and they still get a chance to see just a glimpse of me.
Yeah, is it exciting to be like, this is your life for so long with Floyd fighting this guy, fighting Manny, fighting Connor, and all those, you were just at the center of all these talks for so many years. Is it exciting to be back there again and everyone talking about you and Mike and all of that stuff?
This title, legend versus legend. So, yeah. I mean, that speaks for itself.
Any chance that you would take a professional bout in the future after Mike, or is that off the table?
It's on it. It's on it. It's been talks. It's possible.
There it is. So there was Floyd Mayweather. It's interesting because Floyd and Canelo fought almost exactly 12 years ago. It was September 4th, 2012, and they fought, and it was one of now 3 losses for Canelo Alvarez. Floyd beat him. A lot of people at the time said that Canelo he wasn't in his prime yet. He was still a young guy, and Floyd obviously was in his prime, and Floyd wins the fight, and he won it handily. Not that Floyd knocked him out, but Floyd won the fight convincingly. Now, a lot of people think that Canelo might be at 35 years old past his prime, and there's a lot of questions about what Canelo does from here. Does he continue to fight? I think absolutely he will. I think it's more likely that Bud Crawford probably doesn't fight if one of those two guys retires. You heard Floyd there, though, say that he was open to, he did not rule out a professional bout. That 50-0 record is really important to Floyd. To hear that he didn't say no to putting that on the line at 48 years old now, 48, I think that was my takeaway there from that Floyd Mayweather interview, that he did not shoot down potentially coming back and fighting. I think you've got to ask yourself, who could it be? I think there are probably some guys out there that make sense. I would think guy who is also older, potentially somebody who fought Floyd in the past. Not talking about Conor McGregor. That could be the opponent. So we'll see what happens after Mike Tyson. Mike is going to happen in early to mid 2026 exhibition fight. Does Floyd come out of retirement then? That's the question. Okay, Steve, so that was, so we've got A block done, B block done. Yep. Now we will go here to Killer Mike in a second.
Killer Mike and Steph Curry.
Okay, yeah, this is the beef I did not see coming, I'll be honest with you here. I don't think you really saw Steph feuding with anybody.
Yeah, I feel like he's just kind of a pretty unproblematic guy. But, I mean, you got to stand on business. So.
Yeah. Hey, and you get it. He at least perceives, talked about his wife, and he was not going to let that go. You can tell. We'll get into this, but you can tell he likes Killer Mike by the way he was.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't seem as like, it doesn't,
No.
it's not as like hostile.
It's the
as,
most respectful clapback, too.
Sometimes those are the worst, though. It's
I
like,
know.
man, can this guy just like, give me a little
Right.
something,
Right. When they're like yelling at you, then you don't really care.
Yeah,
when they're
because it's
being
kind of like, I feel like it gets
respectful.
played up a little bit. Then it's like, I feel like if the more respectful you are and the more, put together it is, I feel like the more you're just like,
I agree.
a little aggravated,
I totally agree. Totally agree.
I just saw something kind of interesting, though, come up. I mean, regarding earlier this week, we talked about the whole Tom Brady sitting in the booth and kind of that whole controversy.
Yeah.
Former Raiders head coach Antonio Pierce was saying that he hinted that Tom Brady was sharing information with him last year during the and he was saying that he was quoted talking to Adam Sheen saying it's not hard for him to watch a few things on a Friday practice or hear things in a production meeting and be like, and have tidbits. You'd be foolish enough to think that he's not going to share them with the Raiders because we had those conversations about certain things. So
wow. Obviously, Antonio Pierce was there. He was the coach.
Yep.
I don't know what the NFL is going to do. I mean, I don't even think it's an issue. I really don't. But I think it's perceived as being an issue, and there's a perceived advantage, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's always. I mean, you can go back to Tim Donaghy with the NBA. If fans don't believe that the results are true, whether it's the NBA, NFL, baseball, then you don't have a sport.
Exactly.
You've got to.
It illegitimizes it.
Right. Exactly. And if it is, then the whole foundation of the league crumbles.
Absolutely.
So I'm not suggesting that the NFL is going out of business. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But I do think this is an issue. And for the NFL, this is the guy who is the most popular player that they've had ever.
Yeah.
And I think they want him around. They want him as an owner. And I think they like him as a broadcaster. But that image of him in that booth, that was not the greatest moment for them.
No, absolutely. And I mean, I completely agree. It's definitely a matter of like, it's not like Ed had mentioned it the other day. It's not something where it's like they're actually giving away a game plan. It's like you said, it's going to be like, we really like our 7th round pick. He's been putting in effort. It's not something that's going to change the script of the game, at least.
You ever watch the coach do media? They don't say anything, right?
They
don't think they're not spilling his guts out when he sits down
they're not
with
like
Tom
we're going to be
Brady.
targeting the go route the entire, whatever. Like that doesn't happen.
I don't think any of that's happened. These guys are not stupid.
No.
Right?
It's definitely getting blown up a lot, but it's also because it's getting blown up so much, it's going to become a way bigger thing than it is.
And it's rare too, like we said, because the Raiders, they don't typically play on even a Sunday night game would not really, right? It's like got to be a Monday night football game for him to be there, and it doesn't happen. So it's a rarity. We I think just saw it for the first time. Okay, so we're gonna go on to Steph Curry here,
you're ready
guys.
to do Steph and Killer Mike. So we have a bunch of options you could do here. We have the influencer sound that is what Killer Mike was responding to, and then we could also look back at the initial Ayesha Curry podcast, which he was responding to, which is then Killer Mike responded, and then Steph clapped back at Mike.
Okay, so we have Bookie Woods, his viral post.
And then maybe
trying to think of the order
then
here.
you guys do how Mike reacted, how Steph reacted, and then to recap it, what Ayesha said might change people's views of
or Steve,
of their take.
I'm wondering if we do the Ayesha
totally fine.
part first, because
totally
that's at least partially what Bookie Woods was reacting to, right?
Yep, all good.
Okay, so I'll say welcome back to TMZ Sports. Steph Curry and rapper Killer Mike are feuding. I think anyone saw this one coming, but they are in a beef, and it all has to do with some comments that were made about Steph Curry's wife. And then I'll sort of go through the story here. At least in part started recently when Ayesha Curry went on the Call Her Daddy podcast, et cetera, et cetera. That sound good? Hear that, and then this TikToker, Bookie Woods, he makes a video, and here's what he has to say.
Correct.
I know it's a little bit of a long setup, but I think that's okay.
And then Killer Mike's comment.
And then Killer Mike, which we'll read, right?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Lucas or Ed, do you want to read any of the comments there?
I think Lucas or Luca.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry? I'm getting up, Kershaw.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, I was talking about Steph Curry and Killer Mike and whether either of you wanted to read.
Yeah, Lucas,
Yeah,
keep up.
you can do your thing. Lucas is posting a story on the website. and Edward and I and Luca will take care of Steph. Okay, cool. Let's do it, Steve. Okay. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Steph Curry and rapper Killer Mike are beefing with one another. They are feuding. I think this is probably a fight that nobody saw coming. I mean, let's be honest. Steph Curry is cool with everybody, not really a guy that you think of as getting into these internet fights. But that is until somebody talked about Steph Curry's wife, Ayesha. And that's what is at the center of all of this drama. So let's kind of walk it back a little bit here. So this really all started when Ayesha Curry went on the Call Her Daddy podcast, one of the most popular podcasts in the world. And she talked about what she thought Steph Curry might do for a career. And it wouldn't be an NBA superstar. Take a look.
The double-edged sword, because parts of it have afforded me doors to be open. I obviously have to walk through them and then put in the work to stay in the room. But that, I think, would be the elephant in the room, is like, I'm grateful for that side of things. But on the flip side, I in the beginning hated it so much. I did not sign up for that. I also always thought, like, I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. Like, he said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like, I thought I was going to be like the girl out there getting it.
So there's Ayesha Curry. A lot of people saw that interview, watched that interview, and said it almost sounds like she's jealous, that she's jealous of the adulation that her husband, Steph Curry, receives. Well, somebody who definitely came away with that as the takeaway was a guy by the name of Bookie Woods. Bookie Woods is a TikTok star. He made a video criticizing Ayesha Curry. Take a look.
I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but Ayesha Curry is putting in maximum effort to let the world know that she is struggling with trying not to cheat on her husband. And because she can just smell an opportunity to embarrass this man, because she gets on every interview telling everybody about just how frustrated she is with his success, how frustrated she is that women desire him, how much she wished it was her being lusted after. She wants to go be Glorilla or something. Like, we get it, bro. Just go drop an album or something. Like, stop embarrassing this man, bro. It is getting pathetic.
Go drop an album or something. So that was Bookie Woods. Edward, now that kind of brings us to the Killer Mike portion of this, because Killer Mike sees that video.
And he goes into the comment section and writes, Ayesha said she want to go be Glow. Or, I'm sorry, he said, Bookie said she want to go be Glow. Man, Steph doesn't deserve the embarrassment, for real. God bless him.
Okay.
So, wasn't the most, aggressive thing ever.
No.
But Steph, for some reason, felt the need to clap back at that.
So Steph sees this,
Steph goes,
or someone tells him.
Somehow he gets a hold of it. He goes right underneath that comment and ats Killer Mike and says, nah, not you, Mike. I'm cool staying silent and letting these other clowns have their moment. And you're the worst of them, he ats Bookie Woods. But you're better than that, Killer Mike. Stay in your lane and let God keep blessing me like he is. We're good over here. Deuces.
Wow. Okay. So Steph clearly not happy that Killer Mike, I think my takeaway is I expected that from Bookie Woods, who, I'll be honest, I was not familiar with Bookie Woods before this.
Not either.
So I don't know if this is something that he doesn't do. He did not expect it from Killer Mike, and he is not happy with that. I know, and tell me, Lucas, too, if I'm wrong here, that this is a criticism that a lot of people, I hesitate to say, have had of Ayesha Curry.
Yeah, this isn't coming out of nowhere. This isn't the first time we've heard anything like this.
She's jealous of his success?
Some people are saying that, but I think that's absolutely ridiculous. But, it's just one of those things that people pick apart interviews or comments made, and then they put it all together, and then they start to think, maybe there is a narrative here, maybe there is validation to this. But it is funny because Ayesha, was an actress at the time, or that stuff, and she had big career goals, and I think she has done an amazing job for herself. But
she's got some
I don't think there's
right?
any jealousy by any means. But also, when she says, I had no idea he was going to be Steph Curry, No one did.
Right. No, exactly.
No one did.
Right.
So like,
what's that little kid at Davidson? You're like,
but
this guy's gonna be a great.
You know, to see this TikTok and stuff, it's not like, whoa, like, let me look into this real quick. It's just, you know, and also the internet loves to hate. And like they're like an ideal couple. They're perfect. They're, you know, he's such a superstar, and she's so great at what she does too. And then like they're so supportive of each other that, you know, people love to find the littlest things that they can in order to like have some entertainment on their behalf. So, but I do think Steph's comment, like, Killer Mike wasn't really being like, oh, I agree with this, or I co-sign this. He's just like, do better and like don't feed any energy into this. So I think it's both. It's all really.
Is this the end of this? Is the end of this, right? This is not like are they Killer Mike gonna respond? He hasn't yet.
They probably went in the DMs and hashed it out.
Not you think they might have
I imagine
a
at some point a phone call was made, or like Mookie said, a direct message was made, and that they'll squash this because he didn't say anything.
There you go.
I'm surprised by that take, Lucas. I don't know how you watch that Call Her Daddy segment and not come away, and maybe not as strong as Bookie here, but like those are some really appalling comments in my opinion. Like Steph, I don't want to say like Steph is giving you all this, but inadvertently he has given you all of this.
What's Steph?
He's got to be approaching $1 billion.
Oh, I think he will at some point if he's.
He's got a shoe deal. He's got golf clubs. He obviously comes from a wealthy family.
What's he?
You know?
Right, just a gym teacher. I mean, he's signed a 4-year. I mean, he signed a $215+ million contract for
I think
4
a couple
years.
times,
right?
right?
I think he's going to make $60 million this upcoming season.
What you're doing is you're just not independently like thinking this. You know, you're just like looking at a few tweets and you're like, oh yeah, that's a great argument. You know, like and also it's a snippet. Did you watch the whole interview?
No.
Call Her Daddy goes for hours.
I'm sure. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, like these words were still uttered. You know what I mean? Like,
she seems really bummed he's not a gym teacher.
Right,
like,
that's like a weird. Thank you. No matter what the context is, I saw it, and she seemed to be very upset that she is not the A side in this relationship.
Can both be true that she did think that he was going to be a high school basketball coach, and that she's also very happy that he's one of the greatest players?
She just said she hated it for the first however long she was with him.
She hated the stuff that came with it, but that's not his fault.
Well, I don't mean she hated him.
Did she want him to be mid?
Yes. That's exactly what she said. I wanted to be a PE teacher.
She wanted him to be Seth Curry?
Wow.
Maybe Dell? I don't know. Yeah, I was surprised by those comments, and I'm surprised you took the angle of like, oh, they were fine. Like I don't know how you don't see that. Maybe not be appalled, you know, like Bookie, but like
Bookie was a little strong, I think.
It's an alarming comment.
Yeah, who knew she wanted it?
And I think Steph feels that way too, because why would you react that way to Killer Mike? Killer Mike didn't say anything, and he went in on Killer Mike.
I also have a lot of experience, like just following what Ayesha Curry says back in the NBA Finals when she said, "Oh, this has to be rigged," blah blah blah. Sometimes she just says things that I wouldn't necessarily like. I don't think she actually thought that the NBA was rigged because the Warriors didn't win back-to-back titles. You know, like I think. She speaks from the heart sometimes, but not necessarily what she means to say.
If I'm a gym teacher today, I'm sliding into her DMs.
So. We're doing somersaults here to make Ayesha seem not in the wrong here.
Like, hey, baby.
I'll be your gym.
We're playing kickball today.
That's what I'm doing. Leave that scrub making $60 million a year.
Got the parachute at
that billions of dollars.
Who needs that?
You can kiss under the parachute.
Kickball, we do it all.
It's fitness day.
All right.
You ready to talk about the best video of the day?
Yeah. Oh, I love this one. This is the best video of the day.
So we're a little tight on time.
Okay.
So welcome back. You'll toss to the incident. Two-time Super Bowl champ, two-time Pro Bowler Shaq Barrett doing daddy duty.
Okay.
Take a look at what happened. Video sells itself. And then out of that, we had a chance to talk to Shaq earlier today. He gives us the play-by-play from his vantage point.
Gotcha.
3 minutes, so 2 sound bites, 3 minutes with a goodbye.
Okay, and you didn't say we were coming in with that, Steve, right? You said toss into the first?
I think you probably have to set it up.
Okay, so Shaq Barrett.
At home, he's a unsigned free agent right now.
Got it.
And then the first clip is him with
born
his wife,
in June.
Jordana, and the baby. And then the second clip you'll toss to is him telling us what's going through his mind.
Okay. Okay. So, like, no one having, like, a crappier day than Shaq Barrett?
Exactly.
Okay. Love it. And it is sound up, right? It's not just B-roll on the first side?
Correct. There's
Okay.
sound on the
Got it.
incident.
Got it. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Baby born in June. What's the baby's name? Amaya. Okay. Baby daughter. That works. Okay, let's do it, Steve. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Nobody is having a crappier day than Shaq Barrett, the former NFL player, guy who will likely be back in the NFL. He and his wife recently had an adorable baby daughter just in June. Well, Shaq, great dad, changing diapers. He had a poop emergency. Watch this.
You gotta throw the chair in the trash now. You gotta handle her right there. I got her. I gotta take a shower.
So there was Shaq literally jumping over the seat, making it fall over. That was captured on a nanny cam that they've got set up in their home. It was very much real. We know it's real because we've got photos of the actual couch. It's nasty. It's so disgusting, so gross. We actually had a chance a little bit earlier to talk to Shaq Barrett, and he basically gave us a play-by-play for what happened. So sick.
So a lot happened in the 1 second that I had to. I heard a fart. I looked to see if I had to cover up for poop, and then I looked initially. When I initially looked, I was cool. Nothing was coming out. Then a half second later, it's a strange spraying towards me, and then it's like something that's falling right down, and I see it going straight down to the diaper, and something coming to me. So I just reacted. I was looking forward to poop coming out, but not poop spraying. I thought that would have been something that you only had see in movies. So once that happened, I was in disbelief. So I jumped, fell back, felt a lot of moisture on my legs. I ain't even want. I kind of looked. I ain't even want. Man, I'm just gonna take a shower. I ain't want. I walked like I was limping because I felt moisture. I ain't wanted to drip off my legs or anything and track it through the homes. So that's why I was limping on the way off. So yeah, it was disgusting. Can't believe that happened.
Way too much detail, Shaq. You knew it was going bad when the fart happened, and he was exactly right. I guess that's the kind of thing that happens. I don't think I've ever changed a diaper before, but yeah, I think a lot of people thought that this was fake or this was a prank. Do we have the photo of the couch? Because once you see, there it is. It's green. It got on his leg, like he said. He washed it off. He took a shower, and I think ultimately everything was okay. But that's what happens. He loves his kids. Sometimes you get a little poop sprayed on you. Ooh, that's gross. That was horrible. But a great play-by-play, though.
I thought cleaning a litter box was bad.
Yeah, Lucas just got a cat, and that's nothing compared.
And if you're wondering, the chair is gone immediately.
Oh, is the chair gone?
The chair is out of the home.
I should have said that.
No, I appreciate it.
Right, he's done well for himself as an NFL player, so
probably
not Steph Curry well, but I was gonna say. He said he still wants to play, Steve, right? He still wants to play football?
He does. He's very focused on the children, but he's staying in shape and has a lot to offer. He's only 32.
Yeah, he's only 32. He's a good player, and obviously that family has. If you kind of followed what's been going on with he and his family, that family's been through a lot, of late. So it's kind of good to see them smiling and having fun, and they've got a big family, and you're happy for them. But that was a rough moment.
He also talks about, and it'll be up on the website, I'm sure, later in the weekend, but he had 19 and a half sacks one season. And now you're seeing Micah Parsons and these guys make the money they're making.
He had 19 sacks?
He had 19 and a half sacks.
Wow. That's an all-time great season.
How many years ago was that?
Yeah, that's 2018 season. Wow.
Yeah, you do that last season, you're making 20 mil.
He's a two-time Pro Bowler. I'm very surprised that
he was always a little undersized for his position, but still a two-time champion.
Maybe as you get a little bit older too, not that he's old, but as you get a little bit older, lose some of that athleticism. Although I'll tell you what, jumping over that couch there, that was pretty impressive. I was impressed by that.
All-time video.
It really was. Steve, I know I didn't do a goodbye there. Do I need a goodbye?
No, I thought it played well.
Okay, good.
We stuck in the copyright, totally ended, the show ended.
Okay, perfect.
We just got some teases to do if you want to do them here on the stream.
Yeah, let's do these teases. Okay, so we've got... Yeah. Okay. Did you? Oh, okay. They're on 2 pages. Gotcha. Okay, coming up. Okay, so coming up, the one and only Floyd Mayweather joins us. Okay, got it. So just that second paragraph. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Coming up, the one and only Floyd Mayweather joins us. His thoughts on Crawford's win over Canelo, plus his legend versus legend fight with Mike Tyson. Money Mayweather joins us next on TMZ Sports. Okay, Killer Mike and Steph Curry. Okay, let's do it. Steph Curry goes one-on-one, but we're not talking about basketball. Find out why the NBA superstar clapped back at rapper Killer Mike when TMZ Sports returns right after this. Okay, could do this. Got it. Okay, another reminder of that. Okay, got it. Let's do it. Got it. Another reminder that TMZ Sports is now streaming daily. We'll take you inside the newsroom for all the new TMZ Sports live stream where you can join the conversation yourself. Check us out at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific weekdays on the TMZ and TMZ Sports X accounts and YouTube channels. But first, this may be the video of the week. Two-time Super Bowl champ Shaq Barrett finds his toughest test yet. His baby daughter's diaper. The amazing footage coming your way next on TMZ Sports. Ugh. Makes me never want to change a diaper.
Aren't you about to be an uncle real soon?
Oh, I am. Yeah, my sister. My sister's having a baby.
Congratulations.
Uncles don't choose change diapers, though, do they?
Why not?
I haven't.
Have you, Ed?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. Uncles don't do that. Uncles do the cool things.
Yeah.
It's a boy. I will take him to games.
Yeah.
Okay.
All that stuff. Catch all that stuff. No diapers. That's for mom and dad. Not Uncle Mike. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. Anything we want to talk about before we go? Little Mojo with us here.
I do have one question.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm trying to figure out a new running back to start in fantasy because Isaiah Pacheco is a corpse and does not know how to run. So I currently have on my bench.
What are your choices?
Right now on the bench I have oh my gosh, why can't Kenny Gainwell?
Okay.
For the Pittsburgh Steelers, but
no.
Obviously, they have.
Yeah, I think you're losing this week. Too.
Yeah, I mean, they've been killing me. My wide receivers are good.
So your question is Kenny Gainwell or Isaiah Pacheco?
Isaiah Pacheco, or who do I? I'm just trying to figure if there's any like sleeper running backs out there that anyone knows.
Pacheco and just pray.
Gosh, man, I miss when he ran like he was trying to like bite people. Now he just like he's not getting it done.
Here I'm playing Jason Beckerman, 0-2 in our TMZ league here.
I feel a little better now. 1-1.
Yeah, I'm 1-1 too. Lucas, where are you in the TMZ?
I am 1-1.
In the not TMZ league, I should say.
And I'm no longer starting Kenneth Gainwell after how you guys responded to that. So RJ Harvey it is again.
Do you have him too?
I do, and I was all about it.
Kenny Gainwell, man.
I have Bo Nix, Chase Brown, RJ Harvey, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Stefon Diggs. I'm starting this weekend because of the news. Yes,
he's gonna.
Trey McBride, Tucker Kraft.
He's gonna go off.
Bills defense because they're playing against the Dolphins, easy, and then Tyler Loop. Yeah.
I really need Braylon Allen to become somebody. I need. The real ball knowers know Braylon Allen off-season hype.
See, man, I Justin Jefferson, Hawkinson. I've got too many Vikings, guys. Our rosters suck. That's what I've realized here.
Yeah, not a good year.
Yeah.